everyone to the North Miami Pops August concert. My name is Leslie Thompson, and it's my honor and privilege to act as your guide through our program, which features our clarinet section in a delightful piece, and also we'll hear some memorable show tunes. Now we welcome to the podium our artistic director and conductor, Mr. Bruce Bailey. Our first piece. The Vanished Army was written in 1918 at the end of the First World War by the British composer Frederick Joseph Ricketts, writing under the pen name Kenneth Alford. The piece is a poetic march to honor the first 100,000 soldiers who perished in that war, and it's subtitled They Never Die, because the memory of those who paid the ultimate price lives on to this day. It's both celebratory and solemn, and it's a fitting tribute to the first responders who risk everything to help others survive. We particularly think of their work in searching for the missing in Surfside, Florida, and in caring for COVID patients with our gratitude. Here now is the North Miami Pops with the Vanished Army. In 1784. It depicted servants in collusion to embarrass their aristocratic masters, and the Baroness Oberkirch was chagrined to see her friends chortling at it. "One day they will be sorry," she said. Despite her warnings, the comedy was a great hit right before the French Revolution. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's heart really belonged to serious opera, but in Figaro he found an intriguing comic subject, and he set about completing the opera within 4 months, on April 29, 1786 to be precise. It was performed just 2 days later and was a complete success. Briefly, the story concerns the endeavors of the handsome young Figaro and the beautiful Susanna, both servants in Count Almaviva's palatial residence. As they outwit their lascivious employer, confront the old housekeeper who demands Figaro in marriage for herself until she realizes he is her son, protect the young horseman Cherubino, who is in love with the Count's beautiful wife, counteract a doctor and judge who do anything when well bribed, and deal with a drunken gardener who claims his problems stem from being hit on the head with a flower pot. The overture, which we play for you now, hints at the whimsical, exciting, and very complicated plot to follow. Enjoy. one of our favorites, Leroy Anderson. Written in 1962 for a quartet of soloists, it's a light-hearted, rollicking, feel-good piece that stands the test of time. Now here's a brief introduction to our soloists. Our concert master, Steve Waldman, comes from a very creative family. Steve played in school and college, stopped for many years, and then resumed playing when his daughter took up the flute. Steve's dad, Myron Waldman, worked for Miami's Fleischer Studios, which produced such cartoons as Popeye, Betty Boop, and Casper the Friendly Ghost. Next to Steve is our versatile musician, Miss Yolanda Estes. She earned her Master's of Music in Clarinet Performance from Kent State University. She has performed with the 7 times champion of Norway, the Draga Fjellets Music Corps in Bergen. We welcome Mr. Gaston Gosselin, who is a composition student at the University of North Texas. He is a contemporary classical composer, studying with Dr. Sunji Hong. Mr. Howard Stein has played with our band for over 5 seasons now, and he's a native of Rochester, New York. He's played clarinet for many years. Now, please welcome back to the podium, Mr. Bruce Bailey. And here now is Leroy Anderson's Clarinet Candy, played by our wonderful soloists and accompanied by the fabulous North Miami Pops. welcome to the podium our wonderful associate conductor, Miss Yolanda Estes. She will be conducting Themes Like Old Times number 4, as arranged by John Edmondson for you today. The medley contains 5 tunes from the early Roaring Twenties. First, Chicago, That Toddling Town, Carolina in the Morning, Margie, April Showers, and Runnin' Wild. All 5 melodies have become classics in American popular music. We hope you will enjoy these classics as the North Miami Pops plays Themes Like Old Times number 4. and gentlemen, before we conclude today's concert, we thank our dedicated conductor and artistic director, Bruce Bailey, who has a few words for you.
I want to thank everybody again for coming to view our mini concerts. We'll call these open rehearsals. Back when I was at the University of Miami, Dr. Fennell was there with the Wind Ensemble, and once every couple of months he would have an open rehearsal where people would come to a rehearsal and he would stop and explain parts in the music. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but as you can see, we're in our casual attire, and we come in every Wednesday and we get ready, and when we're ready, we put together a mini concert for you. There are 5 tunes on this concert, some that we know that you like, that we played in the past, and that we will be presenting to you during our regular season, which will probably start up no earlier than November. In the meantime, please come back and look for our concerts that we're putting on now. There are previous ones on from Facebook and other places that you can view, and we'd like for you to view these. And please contact us if you need any more information. And I thank you, Leslie, for helping us out with all your vital information on these pieces. And the band sounds really good tonight, and I'm really happy to be here, and I'm sure they're happy to put on this performance for you. So without any further ado, we will go on with the next piece.
And before we go on, we want to thank our wonderful and talented band members and all of our many volunteers, our donors, the City of North Miami and Miami-Dade Cultural Affairs Council, without whom these concerts would not be possible. We especially want to thank all of you, our loyal audience. And don't forget to check us out, the North Miami Pops, on Facebook and our website. On we go, our last piece. The state of Tennessee has 10 official songs, 2 of which are included in today's arrangement by Jay Dawson, called Tennessee Salute. Tennessee Waltz became Tennessee's 4th official song in 1965. The song was written in 1946 by Red Stewart and Pee Wee King, and it became a multi-million-dollar seller in a 1950 recording by Patti Page. And in 1974, it became the biggest selling song ever in Japan. In fact, it's so popular that it has been recorded over 300 times in styles as diverse as rhythm and blues, pop, jazz, bolero, rock, and even a Yiddish parody version. The other official song we're going to play is the bluegrass song Rocky Top, which was adopted by the 5th Tennessee State song in 1982, and is frequently played by the University of Tennessee's marching band. It was written in only 10 minutes by married songwriters Bo Lu and Felice Bryant in 1967. It's a city dweller's lament over the loss of a simpler and freer life in the hills. It probably refers to an overlook in the fabulous Great Smoky Mountains. One of the other songs in the arrangement is Your Cheatin' Heart, originally written by Hank Williams in 1952 while he was driving with his fiancée Billie Jean Jones. He was telling her about the cheating heart of his first wife, and so the song was born. The last 2 songs in the arrangement play homage to Tennessee's long history and love of train travel. The Wabash Cannonball is a folk song about a fictional train, and the second is Chattanooga Choo-Choo. Listen carefully and you'll hear both trains jingle, rumble, and whistle. All aboard, and here we go as we play Tennessee Salute.
Before we begin, I want to mention one member that's been in the band for many years, Miss Flo Dreyer. A lot of you have asked about her, people that have come to the concert. She's no longer playing. On Sunday, August 1st, she celebrated her 94th birthday. One of our band members was in contact with her, and she sends our best wishes to the band and to the audience. This was one of her favorite pieces because she loved the Tennessee Waltz, and she always played the trumpet solos in it. So we want to dedicate this tonight to Flo Dreyer, our band member emeritus, who is our only member emeritus. You'll see it in the program. And she always loved this piece, but she just turned 94 and she's still with us. So without any more chat from me, we're going with Tennessee Salute.
Mm-hmm.